G'day there folks, it's Mish here. I'm not on my own today. I've got my husband Al out for the day. So we're going to go detecting. We are out in the goldfields today. It's a site I've been before and I've had a reasonable amount of luck here. So fingers crossed for some goodies. Without any further ado, let's grab our gear and let's go hunting. Well, hello friends, we are here at the site we intend to detect today. Now it may look a little bit familiar because I was just out here on a group hunt with friends. However, it is a different day, different shirt, same husband, he's up over there somewhere. And I've got my first target. My first good target, that is. There's been a few bits of iron already. However, on the Legend, yes, detector change, where we've got the Legend with the 6-inch coil. It is a 32 signal. Now something I want to point out here is that the ferro check, so the feature which determines between treasure and iron, normally pretty accurate in a park situation. I'm in field mode here and I have noticed that it's a bit iffy on this one. However, it is a good target, so maybe be a little less mindful of this in goldfields territory. We're hot ground abounds because we have ourselves a cute little 4-hole button. Now potentially some riding around the rim on this one. I would say there is, but we'll give it a proper clean up and we'll show it down below. But that's a very small target, so I'm very happy to have come across that. Alright, let's see what else we get today. My friends, we've barely stood up. Button came out of here. I've just gotten my next signal. Now it sounds awfully similar to what that first one did, so let's have a bit of a listen together. In fact, let me turn the speaker on for you. Alright, we should both hear it now. Here we go. Where are we? There it is. 32-33. It's pretty optimistic about this one on the ferro check. We'll see if we can give it a live dig, which could be easier said than done. On a bit of a steep slope, my friends. We could end up tumbling into that gully down there. I suppose that'd make for entertaining viewing for one of us. Alright. Potentially out in the rubble here. Will it be our second button? I'm really not sure. If I were park hunting, I'd say maybe a 20-cent piece. Nope, shouldn't be that out here. Whoop, nope. It is neither of those things. We've got ourselves a little musket ball. Now, unlike the ones I've been finding lately, this one actually looks unfired. It is not damaged in any way, as if it were freshly cast. I won't find sinkers out here, but this is the next best thing. Moving on. Well, I'm standing on the edge of a steep gully. Don't think I'll go down in there today. It looks like it might be a little bit difficult to get out. But I want to show you one of the local wildlife here. I'll probably get you a phone shot just so you can see in greater detail, but let's have a bit of a look from a distance here. And now, feast your eyes on a close-up shot. How flippin' awesome does that look? I have no idea what type of spider, or even if that is a spider, like it's kind of hard to tell what it is at this point. If you know what it is, please let me know. That would be awesome. It's amazing what you see when you're out in the bush. I can hear a pinpointer off in the distance. Al's onto something over there on the other side of the hill. Me, I'm onto something too. This one's a higher signal. Quite curious. 44-45, lovely and clear. I'm getting a nice little echo because I'm playing it in both the speaker and my headset. Wow. I'm getting EMI. My goodness, it's all happening. Ground's nice and soft at least. My goodness, that one was going to be a live dig, but then I'm guessing there's a rock or something in this clod because it did not want to separate. My target has come out here and possibly another button by the looks. Oh, or is it a coin? Let's see if there's any sort of... Oh, you know what, folks? It's a little bit hard to tell. I think that is a coin, and I'd be fairly certain that's silver. But that's probably all I'm ever going to know. Just seeing if there's even the faintest hint of detail. I may need to give it a bit of a clean up. I'll let you know if I manage to glean anything from it, but yeah, I'd say given that it was a high signal, we are on the silver, not steel. That would ring up very low. That's fascinating. Hopefully there's some detail. I think there might possibly be just the faintest hint of something. Awesome, on the silver. Let's move on. Well, folks, you've undoubtedly just learnt a little bit more about my silver coin. Now, at the time of filming, I've just recognised the monarch on the back, or at least potentially what I believe the monarch to be. I think I've found my oldest silver. You'll know for sure. Super excited either way. I actually had another signal right next door, so silver coin was just here. I got a signal here, scratchy mid-20s, and I've actually pulled out a button. So there's not a great deal of detail to this one that I can see. In fact, it looks pretty corroded. It may have been a steel-based button, this one. The shank is broken on the back. Might not have any detail on the front. We're going to give it a proper clean up and you're going to see. So hopefully it's got something on there. But anyway, we're definitely on to the good stuff now. So let's keep going. Hello over there. Elle's coming down the hill and I'm coming down to check out a target. This one was a 2728 and ooh, something else. Okay, next target's right there. I love it when that happens. We've got something on the relic end of the scale here. What have we got? Now, I did say that I'd only recently been to this area, and on my last trip to this area with my friends, we found a lot of musical related pieces, and I have a suspicion that this may be of a similar inkling. Now, I could be entirely wrong. Could be some sort of fancy clip for something, but potentially to do with an instrument as well. I'm not sure. If you recognise it, maybe you're screaming out at the screen right now, do leave me a comment. Let me know what I've found. I really like that. Awesome. I guess we'll find out what its next door neighbour is next. Well, I've just dug out the next door neighbour target and it was a scratchy low 30s. And I've pulled out this. Now, it almost had a gun-like appearance when I pulled it out. I'm not entirely convinced that that was what it was to do with. But certainly if you recognise it, let me know. Looks like it was something ornate once upon a time. Very interesting. Well, crew, I'll be the first to admit that it's been a relatively quiet run. I think we've gone for quality over quantity today with that beautiful silver coin. I'm currently in the middle of a gully. Now, this is an offshoot of a main gully that's over there. Owl's over the other side. There's a big old tree here. And there's a, well, I won't say big old signal, it's a little old signal. But it's a nice and clear one. 33, if you can hear that in my headset. Right behind that little rock, I'd say. So, might just see if we can live dig it. Fingers crossed it's not too far. Whoop, there's a lot of ants here. Not the bitey kind, thankfully. We'll see if we're in pinpoint range. We are, but sadly, this is going to be nothing memorable. That is a blob of lead. Oh well, it was a signal, we found it, we took it. We can put the ants back in their home now. Let's keep heading out of the gully and hopefully we'll find a few more things on the way out. Cute little gully. Al's still up around the corner. Might see if we can go find him. Whoop. Oh, that is a loud, obnoxious piece of iron right there. Someone's found that before us. But we've got all the telltale signs. We've got the brick, we've got the glass. I've seen ceramic. If only we could find the house sites. That's okay. Oop, what have we found here? Now, bearing in mind there is a massive chunk of iron next to it, but let's have a better look at this, I suppose. 36. Says it's good. More ants, my goodness. Signal's changed dramatically now. It's to 16. Sorry, ants. See if we can pinpoint. Whoop, I can feel something. What is that? Oh, cool. It's part of an old buckle. Potentially part where a snake buckle may have looped onto. Be nice if we could find the actual snake part. Tell you what else I've found though. Hello. How you going up there?
Taking a minute.
Fair enough, we'll leave him be. Very cool. Alright. That's cheered me up a little bit. Let's see what else we get before we go. Making our way out now, guys. How did you go in the end, Al?
Oh, not great this afternoon.
Not great? Yeah.
Got a shot, that's it.
Yeah, that's all right. We left it a little bit late today, but I got a couple of goodies as well, so...
We've got to find our way out.
Now we're going to find our way out, so stay tuned. Do we get out? I suppose if you're watching it on YouTube, that's probably the answer. However, maybe someone uploaded it in my absence, who knows? We're nearly there. Well, the last signal of the day. It's a screaming 3435, and it's a car. Just as well it's ours. All right, let's get out of here. Well folks, we've made it back to the car safely. Al's getting the cold beverages for us right now, so all in all that's a pretty good end to the day's hunt. Now, we didn't find as much as we'd hoped for today, but I found a stunning silver coin, and as I say, I believe that's the oldest one I've ever found, so hooray, that's awesome. You never know what you're going to find on a day out, and look, even if we hadn't found anything at all, how good is this scenery behind us? Honestly, sometimes it's just about getting out and about. Alright, if you enjoyed this adventure, guys, please don't forget the like button. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you on our next adventures. Cheers.